Well, hello, my valued listeners, and welcome back to another episode of Living in Your Power. I'm your host, Dr. Marlene Greenleaf, and we are continuing our October podcast series entitled The Power of Presence, Reclaiming Stillness, Strength, and Sacred Space. Now, last week, we talked about reclaiming your presence and how slowing down is not giving up, but instead a powerful return to alignment. This week, we're stepping deeper into the idea of sacred space. Because let's be honest, this world pulls at you from every direction, notifications, noise, expectations, and people's needs. But here's the truth. Your peace is sacred, and it's your responsibility to protect it. So let's get into it. Now, sacred space isn't just a quiet room or a cozy corner. It's any atmosphere, be it physical, emotional, or spiritual, that allows you to reconnect with God, with peace, and with your power. You can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't lead others well if your own atmosphere is in chaos. Sacred space is about intention. It's saying, this space, this time, this mindset is not for stress, fear, or distractions. It's for presence. In Proverbs 4:23, we're told, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. So now think about that. Everything you do flows from the state of your heart. So what are you allowing in? Who or what gets access to your heart? Now, Jesus was compassionate, but he wasn't available to everyone all the time. He protected his sacred space so he could fulfill his assignment. And you can too, dear listeners. So let's name it. You're not guarding your sacred space if you say yes to things that leave you depleted. If you feel guilty resting or turning off your phone, if you're constantly overstimulated yet undernourished, and if you feel disconnected from your spirit and from God. The enemy isn't always loud, dear listeners. Sometimes he's subtle, using distractions, busyness, and burnout to keep you from peace. A personal example here, my week started chaotic. I couldn't get this podcast out on Mondays like I normally do because of all the chaos that crept into my day. But I was determined to get back to my peace and presence. And I said, regardless of what's going on, I will get this out. Now today is Wednesday. It's not Monday, but here we are. We're still getting it done. Like I said earlier, the enemy isn't always loud. And sometimes he's subtle and using distractions, busyness, that was me, and burnout to keep you from peace. So I want to share with you 3 ways to protect your sacred space this week. First, set time boundaries. Block off quiet, tech-free time with God. just like you block off for a meeting. Don't negotiate it. My tech time is me waking up 5:30 in the morning and giving God that quiet time. Second, clean the atmosphere. Light a candle. Play worship music. Open the windows and let peace dwell in your home and in your heart. I know some people talk about the sage burning. If that works for you, get it done. Just clean the atmosphere around you. And finally, say the sacred no. Let go of what doesn't serve your assignment right now. And every yes to them is a no to your peace. I'm going to say that again. Say the sacred no. Let go of what doesn't serve your assignment right now, because every yes to them is a no to your peace. Now here's your empowerment prompt. What sacred space are you reclaiming this season? And what boundary or breath needs to be restored in your life right now? I want you to write it down, as always. Protect it fiercely and let that peace return to you. I'm going to repeat the empowerment prompt again for you. What sacred space are you reclaiming this season? What boundary or breath needs to be restored in your life right now? Write it down, protect it fiercely, and let peace return to you. So in closing, understand, dear listeners, that your peace is not a luxury. It's a lifeline. And when you guard your sacred space, you make room for God to move, for clarity to come, and for your soul to rest. So thank you for being here with me today. I know I'm late, but nevertheless, we're here and we're doing this. So I'll be back next week with another powerful message in our Power of Presence series. So until then, dear listeners, I want you to continue to live boldly in your power. And if it gets tough, just breathe. You still got the strength to rise. So until next time, continue to live in your power.